Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is your captain speaking. Welcome back to Tang Airline Flight 1990. And today, we're taking off from LAX. Welcome to Los Santos. Or should I say, Los Angeles. It is a beautiful weather today. Blue skies, partly cloudy. This will be a one-day trip. We're not going to do no night flying. We're not going to do any street walking. This is just a one-day trip here. And the reason why it's a one-day trip, guys, is because there's not a lot of details going on in Los Angeles. There's no like an additional add-ons I could buy to enhance the details like I do, like what New York has, Chicago has, Las Vegas. You know, those have add-on which, you know, makes the details of the city more accurate. This one here, LA, doesn't have any. And there is Inglewood. I did my research on Los Angeles, and if any of my facts are incorrect, please, you know, blame Google, as that's where I get all my information from, you know. So I mean, in the past, I have people who corrected me saying that, you know, my facts were wrong, and I appreciate that, you know. But hey, if any of my facts are wrong here, guys, you can blame Google. Inglewood, guys. So see, like this map here, there's no add-on for the city, so there's no SoFi Stadium. But SoFi Stadium is supposed to be up ahead of us, which is not. But you can see, at least I think it's called Kia Forum now, I believe. But it was called the Forum. I could be wrong about that. Again, yeah. So you see those little horse track race, that would have been SoFi. And here's the Forum, which is, I believe, is Kia now. Los Angeles. It is the second largest city in the United States. New York, Los Angeles, and Chicago. Those are the three major cities here, United States here. Los Angeles County, in which Los Angeles is located, is the largest county in the entire country. The population is roughly about 3.9 million, while the greater Los Angeles area, you know, which include like the Long Beach and Anaheim, is roughly about 13.2 million. And here's the interesting fact here. The latitude in which the city is located is in the same latitude as Tokyo, Japan. Ain't that something? The highest temperature that ever recorded in Los Angeles was 120 degrees Fahrenheit in 2020, while the lowest was 2 degrees Fahrenheit back in 1984. There are more hotels with rooftop pool in Los Angeles than any other city in the US. This is downtown Los Angeles. As you can see, guys, it's okay. It's not the best here. You know, this looks. This is like an image satellite from Google, you know. This is the best they could do here. I wish there was add-on, but there's no add-on. The Hollywood Walk of Fame is one of the most famous attraction. About over 2,700 stars dedicated to, you know, actors, singers, spanning over 18 blocks, and attract about 10 million visitors a year. The LAX, which is the airport we took off, is the 5th busiest airport in the US. Roughly about 23 million passengers passed through it back in 2021. The most busiest airport in the United States is Atlanta, Georgia. Now, Los Angeles has the second most billionaire in the US with 25. Now, you guys remember when we did New York, it said millionaire, like a lot of millionaire was in New York. Well, in LA, billionaires. And you can see the old, which is no longer called Staples Center, guys. It's called Crypto Arena, I believe. But that is right here, was Staples Center. Was called Staples Center. Los Angeles, which is not a lot of tall skyscrapers. Really, only Chicago and New York are the only two cities with tall skyscrapers. Now, the tallest building you see here, you know, in our flight right now, is US Bank Tower. It is the tallest building in LA by roof height. It's a height of 1,018 feet. Now, there is another skyscraper that is taller than this, but it's not. The game's not showing it, but it's called Wilshire Grand Center. That was completed in 2017, and that is technically the tallest building in the downtown area. But because the game doesn't show it, it only shows the US Tower here. So that's the US Tower, guys. Yeah, I mentioned 1,018 feet tall with 73 floors. Before the Wilshire Grand Center was completed, the US Bank Tower was the tallest tower west of the Mississippi River. but not no more because, you know, it's technically a second. The 69th and the 70th floor has a multi-layer observation deck, which include outdoor spacing, and the 71st floor has a 360-degree panoramic view restaurant. It was built between 1987 and 1989. Let's go ahead and take a quick view here of the downtown Los Angeles. If the building was, you see that building right here with the blue building right there, blue little paint looking thingy, that is where the Windshire Grand Center will be. But the game doesn't show up. But guys, that is LA, downtown Los Angeles. It's not really the greatest skyline, you know. I mean, New York and Chicago is definitely better. When we come to Los Angeles, we have to check out the Hollywood sign. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the Hollywood sign, the most famous sign here. It was constructed in 1923. The sign was there to actually advertise a real estate, not like what people think, you know. It's for real estate due to a new neighborhood they were going to create. So that is the Hollywood sign here. And originally the Hollywood sign wasn't actually called Hollywood. It was actually called Hollywood Land. That was the original name. It was only supposed to be a temporary sign. So the sign was there in 1923. It wasn't until 1949 that the word land was removed, and then that's when it became Hollywood here. But yeah, originally the sign was only supposed to be there for only 18 months. It's been 100 years since the sign has been up. Again, there's a lot of renovation on the sign, a lot of, like, you know, redo painting, but that's the sign here. So back then in 1923, it cost about $21,000 for the sign. And the sign now is actually smaller than what it was originally back then. So back then, the sign was 50 feet tall and 800 feet wide. Well, 800 feet due to the word, you know, Hollywood Land. But now the sign is only 45 feet tall, so 5 feet shorter and 400 feet wide. At this one more time here, fly by the Hollywood sign here. Far off in the hills, and then that's that. So that's the Hollywood sign, and then over here is downtown Los Angeles. This is not the best view, as there's no add-on to this city, but you see in front of us that looks like glitchy looking area, patchy area here. The brown spot, as you could say, that is the Santa Monica Piers. Constructed in 1909, and it took 16 months to complete. The pier is 1,600 feet long, so it is smaller than the Navy Pier in Chicago. But initially, the purpose of the pier was to control the sewage back then. I don't know if it's not anymore. This is like where, you know, this is where they hang out. This is like they want to have fun. This is like where you go. And you know, the piers has a Ferris wheel, which you can see the Ferris wheel was bunched up together, but the Ferris wheel is 85 feet tall and is the first Ferris wheel to be solar powered. The wheel was installed in 2008. I'm sorry. Am I crashing? Yeah, it looks like I'm about to crash here. But that is Santa Monica Piers, guys. Los Santos right here. You see this? You see the pier is flooded. You know, that's unfortunate because of the game. Yeah, unfortunately, I wish there was an add-on to Los Angeles. I'm surprised there is no add-on for Los Angeles. Like, it's one of the most popular cities in the world. Why isn't there no add-on? I have no idea why. Welcome to Venice Beach, guys. World's most famous beach here. About 16 million visitors come to Venice Beach here. You've seen Vito. You know, people at Venice Beach. They have skate park. There's Muscle Beach Fitness. There's basketball courts. Home to 40,000 residents, but this is the Venice Beach. You always see video on YouTube about it, but especially, like, you know, people. There's a gym that you work out. There's a basketball court. You're looking for a competitive game. That's where you want to go. A lot of trash talking. I would like to give a big thank you to all the Platinum Premier Plus members for choosing Tang Airline and allowing me to be your pilot for the last 15 episode. Guys, it's official announcement, but it will be the last video for the series. I originally planned to have the video to go like, you know, travel all the way to in Asia, but yeah, I'm gonna have to end the series here, guys. I might pick it up, again, but I'm not sure here. I got a lot of other video games I want to try to play on the channel, so this series ended shorter than I would expect it, guys. But then again, thank you all the Platinum Premier Plus member. Thank you for everyone watching this series, keeping up with the series here, guys. And our last stop here is Los Angeles. So let me just land this plane, guys. And thank you so much. Your captain signing out for the last time. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Captain signing out. Peace.